Hello, welcome. Today we are going to be learning about money. Today we are going to be learning about money. Money. What is money? Whenever you go to a supermarket or to the normal market, you want to buy something, you must have money to be able to buy something. When you want to buy something, you must have money to buy something. Money is the thing that you use in exchange for the goods and services that you need. If you want to get Gary and you go to market, you must give money for you to get Gary. Is that clear? Now, if you have something that you don't need or something you have in excess, you can give it to somebody. The person will give you money so that you can use that money and get what you want. So money could be defined as a medium of exchange. And in general, I would say that money is anything that is generally acceptable as a medium of exchange and in the settlement of debts. Money is anything that is generally accepted as a medium of what? Exchange and in the settlement of debts. Before you can call a thing money, it has to be generally accepted. Like in Nigeria, the generally accepted money that we use here is the naira. If somebody brings another currency that we are not conversant with, or it's not generally accepted, it cannot be used as money for we here in Nigeria. Different countries have their own money. Like if you go to the United States, they use dollar. In the UK, they use pounds. In Nigeria here we use naira. So naira is our money, and money is anything that is generally accepted as a medium of exchange and in settlement of debt. If you're owing somebody you want to pay, you can use money to settle the debt. It is a means of payment. Money is a means of payment. That's what you use in paying. If staffs are working for you, you want to pay them, you can use money to pay them. After working, after rendering their services, you use money to pay. So money is a means of payment, and it is actually what the law says that it is. In every country, their law states the money that they use. So money is actually what the law says that it is. Before the advent of money, exchange took place by means of barter. Before the advent of money, in the olden days, when there was no money, if you want to get something from somebody, you have to give the person another thing. Let's take, for instance, I'm a teacher and I need a marker. I've exhausted the marker that I have, so I need another marker in order for me to continue teaching. But what do I have? I have a paper. And you that I'm trying to do trade by barter with, you have a marker, but you're not using it. But me as a teacher, I need the marker to teach. But you need a paper to write something. You are writing. So you need a paper, me I need a marker. So what do? I will give you my paper, then you give me your marker, so that I can use the marker you give me for my work, which is which is teaching. Then you use the paper for whatsoever that you want to use it for. So that used to be the way of exchange. We call it trade by barter. Things that you are not using, you give it to somebody that needs it, whereas the person gives you other things that you need. Like I'm hungry, I want to eat rice, but I have only yam in my house. Then I go meet a friend that has rice. I pack some of my yam, give to the person gives me the rice because the person needs my yam. So that used to be the way trading or exchange was done before the advent of money. So what is trade by barter? Trade by barter is a form of trading. It's actually a form of trading in which goods and services are exchanged, or in which goods actually are exchanged directly for other goods without the use of money. Whenever there is an exchange of goods without the use of money, we call it trade by barter. Example is when you give Gary, you have Gary but you need beans. Whereas your friend needs Gary, so you give him the Gary and collect the beans. That is trade by barter. There is no money involved. So what are the disadvantages of this trade by barter? You find out that this trade by barter has a disadvantage of a problem of double coincidence of wants. What does that mean? If you have Gary, I have rice, then I need your Gary, so I need to give you my rice for me to get your Gary. But let's say you don't even want my rice. So what am I going to do? I'm going to keep looking and searching until I see somebody that needs my rice for there to be exchange. Because me and you must be in need of the commodities that are in play in the exchange. So anytime you need fish and you have yam, you have to go and look for somebody that has fish to give you. Another problem of this is that there is no fixed rate. No fixed rate. Like now, you know that 5 naira can buy, if you know that 100 naira can buy a marker like this, that's the price of marker. Whenever you have 100 naira, you can simply go and buy whiteboard marker. But in trade by barter, I can give you just 1 tuber of yam if that is what you want, and I will demand for your whole bag of rice. So it's not fixed. The exchange is not at a fixed or equal proportion. So it's a very big problem. Now there is wastage of time and effort. You have to go about looking for somebody that needs what you have and somebody that has what you need. Wastage of time and effort. There is difficulty in wealth storage. If you have money, you can easily store your money. But in trade by barter, it's difficult to store your wealth, because how can you even gauge the amount of money you have? How can you gauge your wealth? Another disadvantage is it discourages borrowing and lending. Trade by barter discourages borrowing and lending. It does what? It discourages borrowing and lending. When you have money, you can easily borrow and lend. In trade by barter, there is no room for deferred payments. No room for deferred payments. You cannot pay later. You have to just present what you have immediately so that it can be exchanged. There is no room for deferred payment. It discourages large-scale production. This number 5, 6, and number 7, 8 discourages large-scale production. It discourages large-scale production. Now we're going to look at a different topic under money, known as the evolution of money. The evolution of money. How did the use of money come into being? How did we start the use of money? The evolution. How did we come about the use of money? We find out that the use of money originated because of the various difficulties in trade by barter. I told us that before the advent of money, before money came, we used to use what we call trade by barter. So, when people were using this trade by barter as a means of storage, because of those disadvantages that I've listed, that are the disadvantages of trade by barter, now people wanted to find out easier way of exchanging goods without trade by barter. Now in the olden days, different commodities served as money. In the olden days, different commodities served as money in the olden days. We find out that such commodities as cattle, because of the difficulty in trade by barter, later people started using things like cattle, salt as money,